Okay, so hello everyone. This is part 9 of our playlist DSA with Python. In this video, we are going to solve this problem, extracting digits from the given number. Okay, so we will solve this problem with various approaches as well, right? So, like, what does it mean? Let's try to understand this. Okay, so for example, I have a number. Okay, suppose we have a number. Okay, we have n is nothing but containing one number 1 2 3 4, right? And what we have to do, we have to extract the digit from this number, means we have to extract 4 3 2 and 1. Okay, so how we can extract the last digit, how we can fetch the last digit? So in order to fetch the last digit, we have this formula n modulus 10. If you will do n modulus 10, it will give you the last digit. So what is the last digit? The last digit is 4. So we will store this digit inside what? A variable called s, right? So what we have to do, once we have fetched 4 with the help of this, once we have fetched 4, now we have to fetch 3. But 3 is not last digit, and this formula will fetch the last digit. So what we have to do, this 3, we have to make this last digit. So how can it become last digit? If I delete 4 from here, so now what is the last digit? Now what is the last digit? So last digit is 3. So it will give 3. Okay. Now the question is, but how we can delete 4? How we can delete the 4? Okay. So in order to delete the 4, we have another formula, which is n is equals to n divided by 10. Okay, in Python we use double slash for integer division. Okay, when you write here what? N divided by 10, so this will delete the last digit. Okay, so this is how our last digit will become 3. Okay, so this formula fetch the last digit. Okay, and this formula delete the last digit. Okay, we can say this is for fetching. Okay, and this is for deleting last digit. Okay, so how many times we have to fetch the digit and how many times we have to delete the digit? We have to fetch and delete. We have to fetch and delete until this number will not finish. Until this number will not finish. What do you mean by finish? Until this number not become 0, right? Till then we have to repeat the procedure. So when we are saying repeat the procedure means we are talking about loop. So we will write while loop. Okay, and we will say until n is greater than 0. Until n is greater than 0, then use this formula for fetch the last digit. So what we will write, we will write s equals to n modulus 10. So it will fetch the last digit, and after that we have to delete the last digit so that we can fetch another last digit. So first delete this. So in order to delete this last digit, we will write here this formula, which is n is equals to n divided by 10. Okay, so it will delete the last digit, right? So let's try to implement this formula. So first what we will do, take input from the user. Okay, so how we can take input from the user? I will write here n is equals to, I want integer input, so I will write here int. And how we can take data from the user? With the help of input function. So I will write input function, and inside the input function I will write one message for the end user: enter a number. Okay, so user will see this message and user will enter a number. Suppose user entered this number 1 2 3 4, right? So what we will do, this 1 2 3 4 we will store, we are storing inside n. So we will create one function which will extract our digits. So we will create one function 1. Okay, so initially nothing is there. We will write here logic. We will write here our logic. Okay, which logic we are going to write? We will write this logic. What we have discussed here, fetch logic and delete logic, right? So whatever input user is giving, we will send this input inside this function. So this function should receive our input. So we will write here n. So n will receive. So we have to send this n inside the function. Means nothing but we will call this function fun and pass n, right? So this is how it is sending whatever value inside n means 1, 2, 3, 4. It is sending what? It is sending inside the fun function. Now let's write the logic. So what's the logic? We have to we have to fetch the last digit. We have to fetch the last digit and then another last digit, then another last digit, and then another last digit until number is not going to be finished. So we can say repeat this procedure. Repeat means while loop. So repeat until number is greater than 0. Okay, this number is greater than 0. Okay, this is also greater than 0. This is also greater than 0. This is also greater than 0. And now this is not greater than 0. This is what? 0. Okay, so stop when your number becomes 0. Okay, so our number is what? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we will fetch the number. Okay, num modulus 10. Okay, num modulus 10 means fetching which digit? Fetching last digit or extracting last digit, and we will store this last digit inside what? Inside a variable. So we will write here one variable as is equals to 0, and inside the as we will store our last digit. I hope you are understanding. So it is giving last digit, but it will always return the last digit. But the second time we need last digit is what? 3. So means once we fetched this 4, we have to delete this 4. So in order to delete the last digit, what logic we have to write? This logic, right? For deleting, right? So what we will do, we will write here delete logic. N is equals to n, okay, integer division 10. So what it will do? Delete last digit. So it will delete the last digit, right? So whatever digit it is coming inside S, what will come? Last digit means 4 will come. So we have to print the last digit also. We will write here print because we are not returning anything. This function is not returning anything. That's why we are printing inside the function only, right? So what will happen? First, first this number where we will send inside this function. Okay, here we will send this function. Okay, means number we will send inside the function. Now this number is greater than 0 or not? 1, 2, 3, 4 is greater than 0 or not? Yes or no? Condition is true. If condition true, go inside the while and fetch the last digit. Fetch what? Last digit. So last digit is what? 4. So it will store 4 inside S and it will print 4. So what it is printing? It will print 4. After that, it will delete the last digit. So last digit deleted. Now, what will happen? Now number is greater than 0 or not? 1, 2, 3 is greater than 0 or not? Yeah, it is greater than 0. Then go inside while loop, fetch the last digit. So what is the last digit? 3. Okay, now print 3. Okay, delete the last digit. So what is the last digit? 3. Deleted. Okay, now number is greater than 0 or not? So what is our number? Our number is 1, 2. 1, 2 obviously greater than 0, right? So fetch the last digit. Okay, fetch the last digit means it will take 2 and it will store inside S and print the last digit. It will print 2. After that, delete the last digit. So it will delete the last digit. Right? Now check number is greater than 0. Yes, 1 is greater than 0. So if 1 is greater than 0, then go inside while loop and fetch the last digit. So what is the last digit? Last digit is 1 itself. So print 1 also. Okay, and delete the last digit. Now last digit is deleted. Now check number. Okay, number is greater than 0. Number is not greater than 0 now. So means now condition false and it will come out from the loop and there is no code inside the function as well. So our program will finish. Right. So let me execute the code. For example, I'm writing number here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is returning what? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 like that it is returning. Okay, so I hope you are understanding how this logic is working. Okay, now my question is, okay, my question is now extracting digit from a given number. Okay, extracting digit from the number. Okay, this is one, we can say this is one question of this video. And the second question is extracting the digit from the given number. Okay, and return as a list. Extracting digit from the given number and return as a list means whatever number you are fetching, you have to store that number inside what list. What does it mean? Let me tell you, let me explain you what is the mean of this program. Okay, so for example, I have this number 1, 2, 3, 4. Suppose this is the n value. So we have to fetch the last digit and we have to store inside what list. And the second last digit we have to store inside the list. And this last digit we have to store inside the list. And this also we have to inside the list, store inside the list. Until number we will not finish, we will store all the numbers inside the list and we have to return what? We have to return this list. Whatever this list is, we have to return. So what we will do now? Let me take, okay, let me take a new file. Okay, new file, save it. Okay, program number is 7. Okay, so what we will do, same, first we will take a number from the user, integer number, input. Okay, integer input we will take and we will write here, enter a number, right? And we will create one function. We will create the function def fun, right? Initially nothing is inside function, so means we are writing pass because we are not writing any logic. And whatever number is coming, suppose number is what? User entered 123. Okay, so this number we will send inside the function. Okay, so this function should receive our n value, so I'm writing here n. Now here we will write the logic. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to extract the digit and store inside what? Inside the list. Okay, so let's create one list. Let's create one empty list. Okay, so L is equals to, this is what? Empty list. Okay, so what we have to do, until this number is not going to be finished, we have to repeat the process of fetching and deleting. We have to fetch and delete the number. Okay, until this number is greater than 0. So what we have to do, fetch last digit. Okay, and delete, and after that, after fetching, delete last digit. Okay, so for fetching the last digit, what we will do, we will write here. Okay, we will create one variable s is equals to 0, and we will write here s is equals to n modulus 10. Okay, because n containing our number, that's why we are writing n modulus 10. So it will give last digit. Okay, it will store inside the s. Now how we will delete the last digit? So in order to delete the last digit, we will write n is equals to n integer division 10, right? So it will fetch the last digit. First it will fetch the digit and it will delete the digit. It will fetch the digit and delete the digit. Fetch the digit, delete the digit until digit is greater than 0. When it is not greater than 0, then stop the while loop. So like that we have to do. Okay, so it is fetching the digit one by one, and one by one we have to store that fetch digit inside what? Inside the list. So how we can store the fetching number inside list? So we will write here l dot append. Okay, append method we will use, and we will append what? S. Okay, so nothing but what we are doing, we are fetching this last digit and we are appending inside what? Inside list, right? Then we will delete this digit. Okay, because we have written this line, this will delete the last digit, and this line will fetch the last digit, this one 3. Again delete the digit, okay, and append inside what? List. Like that the process will happen. I hope you're understanding. Okay, when number will end, when number will finish, when number will finish, this condition will false. Now number is not greater than 0. Now what we have to do? Come out from the loop. Come out from the loop. Okay, and whatever number is there inside the list, just return what? Return list. Return list means return L. Okay, so where it will return? It will return from where it is calling. So we will print here. We will write print. Okay, we will print it. Now let me execute this. For example, I'm writing at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is printing what? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it is printing in the form of list. So means we are fulfilling the requirement of this problem. Extracting digit from the given number and return as a list. Okay, so same we are doing.